Hi, this is Michael Dennis. Welcome to my part 4 of my ongoing series, 12 major keys, 7 scale shapes. So I'll continue with the format I've been using, mostly playing through the scale, talking about some improvising ideas, improvising with the looper. And then I think what I wanted to do at the end was to do a review of the 7 scale shapes, since I've covered them, including the one today. Okay. So right off the bat, we got the key of, oh yeah, and there'll be a PDF linked in the description for this key of G flat, which you could also call F sharp. I'm choosing to call it G flat, and then the key of B. Okay, so these are the keys that have the most sharps and flats in the Western way of music. Okay, so right off the bat, key of G flat, I'll say the names ascending and descending. F, G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat. Backwards, A flat, G flat, F, E flat, D flat, C flat, B flat, A flat, G flat, F, E flat, D flat, C flat, B flat, A flat, G flat, F. Okay, and then as I've been doing in all these videos, I'll be moving this up the octave when I do my improvisations because of the longer scale length of the 7 string. So I'm going to do the same format throughout the video. I'll say the note names ascending but not descending. Okay, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat. I'll play through the scale descending. And I'll go back to G flat. So I'll just say right off the bat, key of G flat, key of B aren't keys that I play in a lot, so I'm probably not going to be doing a lot of detail on these particular ones. Okay, so the loop that I have worked out for you today on the 7 string is G flat major 7th to C flat major 7th, or you can think of it as G major 7th to B major 7th, however you want to think about it. So here I'll listen to the loop here. Once again, I'm taking advantage of the low strings. And then C flat. I just played through the scale ascending. Come back down the scale. So as I've been encouraging you, especially if you're a beginner guitar player, so this, I guess you would call this chord scale relationship. So once you figure out what key your chords are in, then you can just kind of play around with the scale and just kind of mess around with it, and see if you can come up with some good ideas as you're learning basic improvisation. Okay, I think the first thing I'll do for today for improvising principles is I'm just going to do some simple arpeggios. So you have G flat, B flat, D flat, F. Now the interesting thing that happens on the guitar and on the bass is anytime you come up with a pattern on the bottom 4 strings, it's exactly the same. So the C flat is going to be the same arpeggio. C flat, E flat, G flat, B flat. So that's a nice convenient thing, and that works for any kind of scale patterns. Okay, and then I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and add this F below, so G flat, F, and I'll add the G flat here. So once again, once you've established that, then the next one over, the C flat is going to be the same fingering. Okay, Okay, so that's all I'll do. I'll go back and forth. G flat major 7th arpeggio, and then I'll go to C flat major 7th arpeggio with the loop. Okay, here it comes. Now I'm going to do something a little bit different this time. So in order for me to get the higher C flat major 7th arpeggio, I'm just going to add one more note to this basic scale. So G flat, B flat, D flat, F, G flat major 7th arpeggio. Then here I'm going to go C flat, E flat, G flat, and I'm going to reach up to this B flat, two frets higher than the A flat on the PDF. So G flat major 7 arpeggio, and then C flat major 7 arpeggio. Okay, and then what I might do is I might do the same thing I did previous example. I'll add that low F and the G here, G flat here, and then here I might not add that one. And I might add the root on top. So I think I've talked about this before. Maybe if you've done any jazz improvising, you'll realize that on a major 7th chord, the root has to be handled a little bit carefully, because sometimes if you stick on it too long, it kind of sounds dissonant. So just listen to that. Right. Yeah. Okay, that is not sounding too bad. Okay, so I'll do a couple examples. G flat major 7th arpeggio, and then C flat major 7 arpeggio. Here it comes. All right, so there's a lick I've been doing throughout the series. This kind of sweep up, sweep back, and I just said you just have to sit around and practice those things. Okay, so I think I'll just do one more quick thing here. So all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to just improvise freely around the scale, not really thinking about it very much, and just kind of let my fingers go wherever they want to go. And then I'll talk briefly about this idea of you can double that note right there, the C flat. So the way I have it presented on the sheet, that's just a cage position. But you can then also add in that extra C flat B note. So I might go ahead and add that in there. Okay, I'll just kind of freely improvise out of the scale. I'm trying not to think about things too much and just kind of see what happens. Here it comes. That's the idea there. Okay, so I think what I'll do next, so from let's see, this is Locrian. I'm just going to go up to the Ionian shape. So this is just going to be, I'll play it one time here. So this will be a G flat major scale. So G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, and then a doubling here, D flat, E flat, F, and then G flat, A flat, B flat. And I've talked about this, how that's a symmetrical scale. I'll do the same thing here. G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, doubling D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat. Down the scale. Okay, so then I'm going to do kind of a similar concept here to what I did before. I'm just going to show you a G flat and G flat major 7th and C flat major 7th arpeggio. So G flat, B flat, D flat, F, and actually I'll add it in a 9 also. G flat, B flat, D flat, F, A flat. So this is the cool thing about the guitar because of the tuning. If you discover something on the bottom four strings, then you can move it over. That's going to be your C flat or B major 7 or 9. Okay, and I'll talk a little bit about sweeping here. So a typical sweep strategy would be up, down, 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 and then up. So up, down, 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 and then the same thing here. Up, down, 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 up, up. So I just do that with the looper. So G flat major 9 arpeggio, and then C flat or B major 9 arpeggio using exactly the same fingering. Okay, I think that's just a couple ideas there. So that's all I'm going to do for that particular section. Okay, so the next thing will be key of B. So this is Mixolydian shape. So I've already covered this in previous videos. Okay, so I'll say the note names: ascending, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp. I'll play the scale backwards. Okay, key of B, and then I'll be doing I think I have a 2/5 loop figured out for this. Okay, and I'll do the same thing here. Say the scale ascending notes, but just play descending. So F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp. Okay, backwards, just playing. Okay, so here's the loop. So the loop is once again featuring this. So I'm playing like a kind of a C sharp minor 9 here, and I'm adding that low note, and then I'm going to like a F sharp 13. Okay, so let's listen to the loop here. Ooh, that's a little, I'm playing that finger so. Okay, scale ascending. Descending. I'll just freely improvise out of there. So as I stated earlier, so key of B, key of G flat aren't keys I play in a lot. So just maybe talk about a couple quick ideas. So I think the first thing is maybe extract out this C sharp minor pentatonic: B, C sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, B, C sharp. And then, you can, as I've stated before, you can always throw in the chromatics. Okay, so that's going to be for the first chord. I'll just quickly play through that. Can I do it one more time? Okay, and then I think what I'll do for the that F sharp, I think I'm going to throw in this. I think I'll either throw in sort of this modal pentatonic: E, F sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp. Yes, I have different videos that I talk about this. So E, F sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp is a modal pentatonic for that F sharp chord. So C sharp minor, sort of a typical kind of sliding pattern for this, and then for the F sharp. So I'll play that, or I might also throw in that, so kind of more hexatonic. Guess what that sounds like with the looper. So that was just like I said, that was just C sharp minor pentatonic to this sort of F sharp pentatonic, F sharp kind of seventh modal pentatonic. Okay, I think I'll do. I did this in a previous key. I'm just going to do it for the C sharp. Just kind of play off of 3 notes, and then for the F sharp, just kind of play off of those couple of notes. Okay, I think that's all. And then, that might actually be cool to throw in there. So I've talked about how when you take these 6-note patterns, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, if you look at the outer 4 notes, they're going to form some kind of diatonic 7th chord. It just so happened that's the F sharp dominant 7th, which is related to this F sharp 13 chord. So I kind of do like a lick like that, and then I'll do the F sharp dominant arpeggio for the 2nd chord. Let's see what this sounds like with the looper. Not bad. All right. Let's see where I want to go next. Okay. I guess what I'll do here, I've already covered this scale before. So from Mixolydian, I'm going to go down to the Locrian. So still key of B. I'm going to start with the A F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B. And then here's the double B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp. I'll just play the scale down. And I've done this in the other videos where I've gone to the adjacent pattern. So I think what I'll do is I'll just kind of just play around in this scale, see if anything occurs to me. So this is E Lydian, and I'm playing still key of B, but I'm playing it over this 2/5 C sharp minor 9 to F sharp 13. Let's see what happens here. I'll just talk about one concept briefly. So I've talked about this before. So over the 2/5, you can pull out this, extract out this C sharp minor pentatonic, B C sharp, E F sharp G sharp, and then also at your discretion, throw in that flatted note. That's an E major 7th arpeggio. That should sound pretty good over that C sharp minor 9 chord. Let's hear that. Yeah, that's kind of a cool sound. Okay, so I think I'll do maybe one more example here with this. So C sharp minor pentatonic, and then I'll just kind of play around on this hexatonic scale of this position, and then I might also throw in this E major 7 arpeggio, E G sharp B C sharp, on the outside of that hexatonic scale. Okay, that's just a couple ideas there with key of G flat, key of B.